Trevor Lawrence's wife might look familiar. Stars in the National Football League are famous in their own right. They're known for how many yards they can pass or catch, or how many yards they can stop the other team from going. These guys are praised for being very strong. They're the best of the best. The best players get deals worth millions of dollars, and sometimes even hundreds of millions of dollars. Without a doubt, these pros have a great life. But did you know that some NFL stars marry powerful women who make them even more famous? Let's take a look at these beautiful lovers. Tom Brady and Gisele Bündchen. Almost everyone agrees that Tom Brady is the best NFL player of all time. This former Patriot is the fourth highest paid player in league history. He was New England's star quarterback, very familiar with the sweet smell of success. He has a net worth of $180 million. Gisele Bündchen, his former wife, has made twice as much money though. The Brazilian beauty is worth more than twice as much as her famous sports husband. Bündchen is worth $400 million. She used to be a Victoria's Secret angel. She was the best paid model of all time, making $47 million a year at the height of her career. She's been on the cover of over 1,200 magazines and has worked for every fashion brand. Forbes ranked Bündchen as the 89th most powerful woman in the world in 2014. Aaron Rodgers and Danica Patrick. Danica Patrick and Aaron Rodgers met for the first time at the 2012 ESPY Awards show. They didn't start dating until 2018. They share many traits. They're both very good at what they do. When she quit racing cars at the age of 36, Patrick was the most successful woman ever. She drove in both NASCAR and Indy cars. In 2008, she became the first woman to win an Indy car race. She made $60 million just from advertising. They broke up, which was sad, and Aaron found a new girlfriend. Nnamdi Asomugha and Kerry Washington. Both of them are famous TV and movie stars, so it's hard to say who's in charge of this marriage. Nnamdi Asomugha made a big splash with his major part in Crown Heights at the 2017 Sundance Film Festival. He was one of the best cornerbacks the NFL had ever seen before that. More than 20 years of great work on stage, screen, and TV by his wife, Kerry Washington. A Golden Globe Award for Best Actress was given to her for a role as Olivia Pope on the ABC show Scandal. They met when Asomugha went to see Washington act on Broadway. He told her he didn't date sports stars, and she told him she didn't date actors. They got married in 2013 and have 2 kids. They don't talk much about their marriage. Mitchell Trubisky and Hillary Gallagher. This is another pair that loves to post about their relationship on Instagram. Hillary Gallagher broke down in tears as she said, "Happy birthday to my best friend. I love living my life with you." In 2017, Trubisky joined the Chicago Bears. By the 2018 playoff season, he'd been named the NFC Pro Bowl team, and the Bears had made the playoffs. People think he'll become the team's star quarterback soon. The player recently asked her to marry him. Rodney Peete and Holly Robinson Peete. This pair stays together because of the 20-second hug. Rodney Peete made this deal to bring the family closer together emotionally. You have to give a hug if someone asks, no matter how mad you are. They've been married 25 years, so they're pros. Along with their busy showbiz lives, the family couple has a family of 4 children, one of whom was identified with autism when he was 3 years old. Holly Robinson writes books and acts. In 21 Jump Street, she played the lead role. The LA radio show Lunchtime with Rogan and Rodney on AM 570 has Mr. Peete as a co-host. After working as a quarterback in the NFL for 16 years, he became a broadcaster. Eric Decker and Jesse James Decker. Eric Decker was an NFL wide receiver for 8 years. The Denver Broncos picked him in the 2010 draft. He then played for the Jets, Titans, and Patriots. Decker got a $36.25 million deal with the Jets in 2014 to play for them for 5 years. He threw for about 6,000 yards and 54 touchdowns for his career. Being a winning country singer-songwriter and actor was nice in more ways than one. She's not only very pretty and skilled, but she and Eric also got their reality show on E! Called Eric and Jesse Game On. The first episode aired in 2013. Jessie loves her husband and 3 kids very much. Trevor Lawrence and Marissa Hales. In Jacksonville, quarterback sensation Trevor Lawrence is supported by his wife, Marissa Hales. The dynamic duo has been at the center of the Jaguars' journey, with Lawrence's impressive skills and Marissa's unwavering support creating a formidable team both on and off the field. Originally from Cartersville, Georgia, Trevor Lawrence rose to fame during his college years at Clemson before becoming the first overall pick of the 2021 NFL Draft. Marissa, a dedicated partner, has been by his side, bringing her own unique energy to the team. While Trevor dominates the gridiron, Marissa has her own pursuits, contributing to the community and showcasing her passion for various philanthropic endeavors. Together, they form a power couple that adds a compelling narrative to the Jacksonville Jaguars' success story. Carson Wentz and Madison Oberg. Carson Wentz has done great things for the Philadelphia Eagles. It hit a snag in 2018 when the star hurt his ACL and had to miss Super Bowl 52. He's back though. He agreed to play for the Eagles for 4 years and $128 million with them in 2019. His new wife, Madison Oberg, is the thing he loves the most in the world. 2 days after his team beat the Patriots in the Super Bowl, he asked her to marry him. He loves her very much. They got similar agape tattoos on their vacation in Greece. For them, it represents the love they have for helping their Lord, Jesus Christ. Brian Quick and Michelle Beltran. While she was married to NFL player Brian Quick, Michelle Beltran joined the group of WAGs. The E! Network show is about the problems rich women face when they're married to or dating famous players. For example, when their man gets moved, they have to move across the country. In one show, Beltran said, "I'm not ready for it to start." She was afraid of moving and uprooting her family. Brian Quick, my husband, is about to start his 8th year in the NFL. Quick was the best football player to ever come out of the Appalachian State in 2012. He was picked first in the NFL Draft. He signed with both the Rams and the Redskins and was an All-American twice. He can now work for anyone. A.J. McCarron and Katherine Webb. Crimson Tide quarterback A.J. McCarron won a lot of games. A back-to-back national title is one of many rings he has from his time at Alabama. He was one of the candidates for Best College Quarterback of All Time by Sports Illustrated. He was picked up by the Cincinnati Bengals in the 5th round of the draft. There, he met the woman who would become his wife. He was interested in Katherine Webb when she won Miss Alabama USA. The love he gave her made her career take off. Others noticed how pretty she was. In the swimsuit issue of Sports Illustrated, she got her big break as a model. Soon after, she got a job on a TV show. Matt Schaub and Lori Sha. The first thing we need to know is if Atlanta Falcons dancer Lori Sha dated quarterback Matt Schaub while she was on the team. Do you think Miss Schaub knew he was a Falcons player if they met at a charity golf event put on by one of Schaub's former teammates? This much is known, the stylish mom of 5 was named football's hottest wife. Turns out that the 2-time Pro Bowler and 1-time Pro Bowl MVP met his future wife while warming up for the Falcons. How could she have known he was a player? In 2008, they got married. They run the Great Hope Foundation in their free time. Wes Welker and Anna Burns Welker. At the end of his 11-year NFL career, wide receiver Wes Welker played his last game for the St. Louis Rams in 2015. The 5-time Pro Bowler has done a lot for the league. He holds the record for the longest catch in NFL history with a 99-yarder. He also has a different kind of record. He's been known to have 6 injuries. He now works as a wide receiver coach for the San Francisco 49ers in the NFL, which is a better job. Anna Burns is a fashion model and Miss Hooters International. She's also made a name for herself as a strong wags by defending her husband on social media. The social media fight took place during the 2013 NFL playoffs. Even though she felt bad about posting the insult, if you look for her name now, 7 years later, her Ray Lewis burn on Facebook will come up in a lot of results. Cory Liit and Faven. Wags, hello. Miami legit Faven and Chargers defensive end. There are 2 kids and a wife for Cory Liit. The beautiful woman, who was born in Ethiopia, also runs a high-end suit business that specializes in getting professional players ready for games. He played for a long time with the San Diego and LA Chargers. He's worked for the team since 2011. This is the middle of his second deal with the team. It's a $58.5 million agreement that lasts for 5 years. Faven, his wife, was thrilled to hear about the deal and says he's the best defensive end in the game.